I'm Dick Rupp, and I'm the original owner of this 1953 MG TD. We're looking at a 1953 MG, a TD model. I've owned it since new, and pretty proud of that fact. It's kind of underpowered. Got 54 horses, and anyone that ever bought a MG in the early 50s, you outgrew them in about 6 weeks and tried everything to get more horsepower out of it. Total production of the TDs was under 30,000, and this one right here is towards the latter part of the production. It's 29,000 something or another. The color is British Racing Green. Displacement is 1250 cc's. It's what they call a roadster. There's no windows, of course, just side curtains. Fuel capacity is about 12 gallons, somewhere around there. And the MGs were a very, very popular car at that time. The more wealthier guys, they drove Jaguars, and but the MG was kind of a moderately priced car and was affordable. I saved up $1,000 overseas, and that was my down payment on that car. I still have the bill of sale. I think it was $1,960. I was stationed out in Spokane, and my buddy had a TD, and I could never beat him. We did a lot of drag racing and never got into too much trouble, although we should have gotten into big trouble. Anyway, I could never pass him, and Jerry got out of the Air Force about 2 months before myself. And I said, Jerry, what have you done to your car that makes it so fast? He said, Skosh, that was my nickname. He said, Skosh, when I get out, he said, I'll give you my secret. But he said, in the meantime, go down to a machine shop, pull the head, and have them take 45 thousandths off to raise the compression a little bit. So which I did. I pulled the head off right out in a dusty old parking lot, and they took 45 thousandths off, and I still couldn't beat them. So his last day in the service, I said, okay, Jerry, what's your secret? He says, every night when you leave the flight line, you grab a gallon of high-octane fuel from the airplane and dump it in the tank and mix it. Well, that was a secret. I never really got gutsy enough to do that. I was a short timer. I didn't have that much time left in the Air Force, and I didn't want to wind up in the brig. After the service, when I got home, met my wife, or my future wife, and together we ran quite a few sports car rallies in the Fond du Lac Club and also the Wisconsin Sports Car Club. There were events that were actually held at Road America called Jim Cana's, and I remember one of the events, they put us on the track one car at a time in the reverse direction that you race in, and along the track there were buckets of marbles. And the idea there was your navigator would spot a bucket, you'd pull over to the side, your navigator would get out of the car and grab a marble and get back in. Well, actually it was a time deal, but they're slowing you down because of all these stops. Well, I guess I was a little bit too aggressive on this one stop. It's right beyond Canada Corner. Judy got out, grabbed a marble, and got one foot on the running board, and I took off and left her behind for about 10 feet or so. But that was our main car. We'd go grocery shopping in it. Judy had put one of the kids on her lap, groceries in the back, and two snotty-nosed kids that had come home. But those were fun days. I wish I could live them again.